Hey everyone, my name is Honor McNeil, and I'm here at school at RCC right now, and and for and for what I'm and for what I'm about to talk about, is a voice acting. This is my informative speech. Hope you guys enjoy it. And first off, let me tell you a little bit about voice acting. Voice acting has been around for as many years as yo. Let's just say it. Yo, let's just say eons, okay? Yeah, eons. Well, and there's a myth, which begs the question: Do you know? Which begs the question: Do you know Phil Lamar, Jim Cummings, Greg DeSalle, Don LaFontaine, and many others? We know. The fact is, we know them more than we think we do. They're voice actors. That's one thing that all those people have in common. And they've been doing voices for countless years. And in my opinion, I think it's a great thing. It's a fun. In my opinion, voice acting is it's a fun and charismatic thing, job to do nowadays, even today. And according in an article called in an article in an article that's titled "Don't Be Afraid to Experiment." There's a voice artist named Wajahat Ali Khan states that don't be afraid. Don't be afraid when it comes to voice acting. Don't be afraid to experiment it. Don't be afraid to experiment and try new different styles of voices. Work out, just work out what's best for you and stick with it, just like that. And for what that means is, you don't just have to. Your voice doesn't just have to sound normal. It can sound high. It can sound high, low, medium, or mid-range, any way you want, to. And that's what's part of the fun of voice acting can be. But your voices don't. Excuse me. For example, your voices don't have to sound like Morgan Freeman, James Earl Jones, Jodie Benson, or all that. And that's their voice. But your voices is your secret weapon, your special weapon, your one-of-a-kind weapon. And that's the only tool that you can use. Other than headphones, if you put the headphones on your head like this, it can block the sound because, for example, if you wear a hat, you wear your hat forwards or backwards, it can make the sound bounce away from you instead of at you. So remember that. That's enough of the headphones. I'll talk to you later. So and as of right now, here's my visual aids. Voice acting by me, of course. Remember the name. Let me swipe on here. And what it says right here, what does voice acting, what does it mean to me? Voice acting is a great charismatic job that anybody can do. And it's not only voice acting is used for animation. It's voice for animation, podcasts, sporting events, promos on television, and more. And it really helps to help market a show that's getting ready to air or not ready to air. Either or. Next, here's an example of a guy voice acting right now as we speak. He's speaking into a mic. He has a microphone in front of his face, headphones on, and he's got glasses, and he has a script. So you don't have to really memorize line for line. The script says you have to move. Mostly voice actors have to move. Around and act all crazy and all that, like that. And that's the part. That's the part of what makes voice acting more enjoyable and excitable. Next, these are voice, and as you can see, these two gentlemen right here. That's the one and only Mr. Jim Cummings, and that's the one and only Phil Lamar. Both of those guys are voice actors, and they've done voices forever. As I like to call them. And that's the end of that. And my closing conclusion and my final thought is voice acting. Excuse me. And my final thought is there's no such thing as a perfect voice. Okay. No such thing as a perfect voice. And you got to try to have fun being charismatic and work out styles that works best for you and your own voice, because your voice is your secret weapon, and and the secret weapon is within yourself. That is you. Remember that. That's my speech. Thanks for listening. See you on video number 3. Thanks.